11 and a half. It's been a while since we've done more than 12. Let's do more than 12. All right. So for four color hero. So we've got Hero of the Precinct One, which this is like Young Pyromancer if you ever played with that card, but for multicolored spells. And then we've got Hero with basically every good multicolored spell in the game. But then we also have Goblin Electromancer, which this card, if you get Hero plus Electromancer down, we get to like start churning through our deck with like Discovery and Consecrate and Depose to play. Like all these cards suddenly cost 1 mana, which is like really awesome. So we also have Heroic Reinforcements alongside. Oh, you're wonderful. I love you.
Enjoy your plants.
Enjoy my... I do, in fact, love me some plants. And we also have a couple copies of Murmuring Mystic here, which is great as well.
It's pepperoni made out of plants and other stuff made out of plants, and that's a vegetable, and the crust is made out of a plant, and the sauce is made out of a plant.
What a strange pizza. All right, let's do one more. My wife brought me food, so we can do one more, because she's wonderful. And then I am going to take all of Saturday and Sunday off from streaming. I know I'm going to write an article, but I'm not going to go live, I promise.
You hear that, chat? He doesn't love you anymore.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm going to go make a real pizza now.
You're going to go make a real pizza? Love you. Yes, I am the only vegetarian in my house. If I didn't know any better, I'd say your family loves you more than us. Yep. Alright. Alright. That's Dovin. I think I just hold up Ionize this turn. It really is Dash of Salt. If you're playing even remotely competitively, I think it's just like night and day between best of 3 and best of 1. It's basically different games. We have no contempt. Okay. And then, like, starting next turn, I can Discovery while still holding up Ionize, which is nice, which means I slowly start getting ahead. Now, I'm just not a big fan of how meat tastes. So I don't need it. Trigger. Oh, that's really good. Maybe I'm just supposed to Depose this turn. I'm gonna keep Clifftop because it lets me Dovin plus hold up a thing next turn. Hey, Toman, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What's going on, Rebel? I said we were gonna do a long one. That's fine. Wonder if they have a cast down here. Yeah, looks like they do. Awkward. Maybe I was supposed to Ionize this. It's very possible I was supposed to Ionize that. So let's do this. Let's down tick Dovin. Let's attack them for 3. I can Ionize something next turn and then Heroic Reinforcements to untap and kill them, hopefully.
I accept defeat.
Well, that was sweet. Don't mind if it does. This is a Dovin matchup. This might not be a Dovin matchup. I guess in making flying blockers is okay. But, like, we don't really have a good way to pressure it, protect him. And I feel like I'm going to use my health total as a resource pretty often. I think that's what I want to do. Just, like, Tecatli in, Dovin out. I don't think I want these other ones. I think I'm pretty okay with all of these. Thanks for the biddies, J-Robe. I appreciate it. Oh, is the sideboard missing cards? I think someone said that earlier. I'll check it after the match. I might be missing 2 cards in the board. So if I tap this, I have them for like 13. Oh, this is the exile one. That's the tap one. All right, so I think I'm gonna go Glacial Fortress pass here. And then I can end step deploy, untap, hero, consecrate, heroic, reinforcement, smash. They have a Vraska's Contempt here. Alright, kill you. I haven't done the math, but I'm pretty sure they're dead. Beep, beep. Alright, that was... Okay. Alright, I don't know what this deck is doing, but I am in. Buying what it's selling, picking up what it's putting down, etc., etc. That was something. That, I'm not 100%, there's only 13 cards in our sideboard too. I'm not 100% sure what that was, but it was certainly a thing. A little bit of yeehaw! Feeling excited. Probably would not mind another Mystic. I probably just want more threats in my sideboard. Let's add another Crackling Drake. Oh, now I'm at 16 all of a sudden. Awkward. Hey, Brahminate, thank you very much for the 4-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. That was a sweet first set of matches for that deck. We're playing the Reanimator split card. We're not. Maybe we should be. That's probably not a bad idea. The Reanimator split card could be sweet. Sure. Sounds great. Yeah, Absolution's pretty bad. We could probably cut that. You're right. I don't think Judith is playable in this deck. So if you look at our mana base, while this deck is technically while this deck is technically 4 colors, there aren't that many black lands in my deck. The black is a very small splash, mostly for the back half of split cards. So I think playing something like Judy isn't practical, so you just won't be able to cast her a lot of the time. Thanks for the biddies, Yachidi. Yeah, this is the last one, I swear to. We just started this one. It's really sweet. We're gonna be done after this. Is the standard version of 4-color, guys? Yeah, kind of. In a way. Opponent's doing Bant stuff, it looks like. Bant stuff, and they are missing a color. Alright, so if I heroic reinforcements this turn, I'd be attacking for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's double discovery probably. Yeah, let's double discovery, get some more tokens the next turn. I'm gonna bin both of these. Depose deploy is actually a great draw. It saves me a chump blocker. I really like Dovin. If you've been looking for a good home for Dovin, you definitely want to watch the Jeskai aggro deck we played today that had Dovin in it. He was very, very good in that deck. And we played, it was White Weenie aggro splashing Dovin and Heroic Reinforcements. These two cards are really good together. Restarting your client usually fixes that. Conclave Tribunal, rude. Hey, Thread Menace, thanks for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Wasn't timed right out. If I wasn't timed out right now, I wouldn't have to donate to you. So thank you for responding to the Judith Quadri. I'm on to you, Hoagland. So if I down tick this, it makes a 5th token, and then Heroic Reinforcements makes 2 more for that 7, so we hit them for 14. I think that's correct. Now, I think I just smashed them this turn. Just like Dovin Bond doing his best Lingering Souls impersonation this game. Just like gained 3, made 3 1/1 flyers. So like they're dead in the air here. If they would have hit Deputy mana, they could have been okay. But like, then we just like have End Step Dispersal and have Ionize. White aggro splashing both, correct. Alright, so their deck probably has a bunch of the enter the battlefield effects. Let's just put in Takali Honor Guard. Bedeck's probably a little slow. Give this a go. Actually, this is probably... Ionize is probably a little bit mediocre. I think I want Deafening Clarion here. Maybe Crackling Drake is good, actually. Just, like, fly over the top of what they're doing. Although, Takali, Crackling Drake's a little bit of an on-bow. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing great. Seeing sweet. Get to go Dovin into Murmuring Mystic. It'd be a little bit slow if they have a Landmore Elf on the play, but we've actually played Dovin with Karn before. If you check the stream archives, that was one of the first things we did. On the first or second day, we played like blue-white Super Friends, basically. Yeah, there's no reason to wait on your vault. I could depose this during their upkeep to deny them a mana this turn, but that seems loose. I have a counterspell here. What are they bordered in, like, negates and stuff? I guess that makes sense. They saw a lot of, we have a lot of non-creatures. Do I usually stream this long? I do not. Just the hype around Standard in the new set is going extra strong right now, so I'm running late tonight. Hey, Kasich, thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. I also plan to take the next 2 days off from streaming. They just, like, misclick and not put a counter on here by mistake. That's awkward. I guess they could do it next turn and, like, make a bunch of mana. I think I still just want to play Murmuring Mystic here. I think I want to just do this. They have, like, 6 mana next turn, but getting this down seems pretty valuable. This is like our secondary Hero of Precinct. Hey, Stormy Waters, thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Sucks that this only gives -3. I guess with these two combined, I can kill this. Oh, I can't combine them because I have 2 blue-white lands. Awkward. Yeah, we're probably dead. Go to the next one on the plate. Game the third. Yeah. Let's draw Tecatli this time around. Make your deputy of detention sad. What would be my favorite deck of the day? Blue-green ooze was really good. What else did we play today? Blue-green ooze was good, and white Jeskai aggro was good. Those are definitely my two picks. The first match we played in this set against Jeskai, against Green-Black was really, really sweet. You definitely want to go back and watch that if you didn't. I'm just going to go ahead and pass here, because if I shock the Sacred Foundry in next turn, I can, like, play Hero and then, like, double Discovery thanks to Electromancer. So, if I, like, wait a second on this, I can, like, make tokens with it. So I get my full Young Pyromancer value. Sweet. Now I get to do that with this. Oh, I can't cast this off of this. That's fine. I'm gonna wait and just play. I didn't discover because I have another hero on top here. Yeah, the stream integrations are A+. It's one of the things that makes Magic Arena so much better than Magic Online.
Together, we are unstoppable. Be strong.
You don't have to put money into the game to have a good deck, but you're gonna have a good deck much easier if you put money into the game. I wonder if we're gonna see a giant Crisis out of them here. They've got a lot of mana, right? They've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Hopefully their hand is just a bunch of enter the battlefield creatures. So these are both instants. So I'm gonna go ahead and upkeep. I'm gonna upkeep tap one of their druids here. Let's depose this to take them off of some mana. Yes, definitely Thread Menace. Thank you. When did this stream start? About 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, we're looking for our friend Heroic Reinforcements. That's the droid we're looking for. What is this going to take Tecatli? It is. Okay, so good. So hopefully their hand is just like not Crisis and a bunch of smaller stuff. Rough. Yep. If we find a heroic reinforcements or cantrips, we rebuild pretty quickly.
You are capable of more than you assume.
Go ahead and consecrate here. Alright, we were not looking for running lands, believe it or not. So here's hoping they don't have another Deputy of Detention, I guess. Hey, Marker, thanks for re-upping that Prime for the second month in a row. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Alright, there goes one of our friends. This game is slowly slipping away here. Yeah, that's probably lights out. Alright, wet fart will do it. Wet farts triumph overall. And like a fart in the wind, the game was gone. Alright, sure. Are they gonna do arena tournaments? They're supposed to be. They haven't announced any details yet, though. So we don't know exactly how all that's gonna work. Hopefully we'll find out at some point. Well, that's fantastic. To play this into this now. Alright, well, I think I'm pretty obligated to trade here. I think I'm just gonna hold up Ionize. Because next turn I can shock this in and then, like, Hero plus Consecrate, make a token. What kind of work do? I stream full-time here on Twitch. I'm here playing the Magic the Gathering cards, like, you know, 50 hours a week or so. Before that, I taught for a little while, but teaching doesn't pay much, so when Twitch presented itself as an opportunity, I went in this direction. Please cast a spell. I still teach, but now I actually get paid for doing it. Get the lead on this, I guess. So don't want to block Pitiless Pontiff because this has Death Touch and Indestructible if they sacrifice something. So this at least keeps Footlight Fiend at bay. Next turn we can go Sacred Foundry tapped, play Hero plus Consecrate, make 2 tokens. Seems pretty reasonable. Have plenty of bodies to throw in the way of this. Rude. Take 4 here. And remember, with the Footlight Fiend in play, we're basically at 1 life less than we actually are representing it at all points. They can just sacrifice this to Domus for 1. I wonder if I just consume next turn. Is that unreasonable? If I consume, I gain 3. Yeah, I think so, J-Robes. Like, it puts me back up to 11, and like, I have no pressure in play. I think that's the line. No. Target you. Heat the Pope. And now with that draw, next turn I can go Electromancer into Hero into Consecrate, then maybe snowball some advantage with cheap cantrips to cycle through my deck. Should we have played a 2/2 first? I don't think so at the cost of 2 life. Oh, I'd get one more token. Yeah, I'd get one more token. So I'm down a token. I have Young Pyromancer on the brain. Yeah, so like, deploy gains a ton of life. How do we feel about, this is a sorcery, right? So I think, oh, this is an instant. I think I'm gonna kill Gutterbones now. No, this is my last deck of the day, Anner. We about to be tapped out. And I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and during their upkeep, I'm gonna depose the priest. Hey, Pew Pew Harmonize, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And then this could bait them into using the priest. Because if they use the priest on these, we technically die, and then we deploy and gain life to get out of lethal range. Get to the Thopter! To the Thopter! We're not out of it just yet. If they find their copy of Judy, they could still kill us here. If I had sequenced right earlier, we'd have one more token right now, which would feel good. All right, here's your Mortify. Let's see if they remember to bring Gutterbones back. They have a land. They can like bring Gutterbones back and play it. No land. This is lethal, right? 10. Yep, 10. Cha! Dunk, 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 dunk. Oh, Magic's great. Magic's great, Chad. It's great. It's so wonderful. So wonderful. That was kind of awesome, right? Like that was. I don't know if this deck is good, but that was impressive, right? I don't know if it's good, but that was certainly impressive. I'm like mad for your opponent. I think Ionize is probably mediocre here. How do you feel about Clarion? Clarion's probably really good, right? Is Crackling Drake good enough? This card's just too slow. It's way too slow. Heroic Reinforcement's an amazing card. It's very, very good. Yeah, X4s seem like not the worst. I don't know what I want to cut though, right? Like all my cards seem okay. Is Drake just better than Deafening Clarion? Nah, I'm just gonna leave Clarion in on the draw. Let's just do this. I don't think I have room for Drake too. Absolution is just so slow. Absolution shouldn't be in my sideboard. That card's not playable. Well, we're gonna take some damage from our mana, but the hand's really good. Maybe I just play a turn behind. It's a good draw. An opponent of culture. Respect. Respect, opponent. The old hero mirror match, if you would. No blocks. My deck's way better at triggering that card than yours is. Oh, the reanimate spell. Yeah, that sounds sweet. Yeah, I should do that. It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds. You're so condescending, Dovin, and I love it. Ugh, Concession Dovin is my favorite Dovin. What a deck. Who made this list? This was a viewer submission for a Hero of the Precinct One build around. They asked that I played Hero with Heroic Reinforcements, and they asked for Jeskai, but I decided to splash black for these cards. Revival. Yeah, let's put like 2 of these in here. Maybe one of these on the board could even maybe be good. World's first, I will have you know that we had concession Dovins earlier today too. All right, let's do that. Oh, I'm at 16. Awkward. I don't need 3. Let's do that. Just the tip. And like this is basically Jeskai, right? Like it's Jeskai that's got like a small black splash for the back half of split cards that you're gonna play on occasion. Is what it comes down to. My favorite Theater of Horrors deck, definitely the red-black aggro deck that's on my website. Red-black aggro that's on my site is my favorite theater deck. This is fine. We'll go Drowned Catacombs into Sacred Foundry, Electromancer into Dovin, potentially. I don't think this deck can play Judith. So the black is... I know we've had black in a lot of these games, but that's just been variants. The black's a very small splash. So like, I think there's only 6 black producing lands. Yep, yeah, everything gets posted to YouTube. So once we wrap this league, this set of matches up, I'm gonna sign off, and then I'm gonna begin vigorously processing all of the videos from today. We've done like 8 or 9, at like 8 decks today, maybe 9. Good solid segment. Looking for blue mana. The classic Godless Shrine Isolated Chapel Ionize opener. Yeah, the Stream Decker doesn't import properly with split cards for some reason. Try and use their website and not the overlay. I am also on YouTube. Yeah, everything I stream goes on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is basically all stream replays. So after the stream finishes, I take all the decks that I played the stream throughout the course of the day and cut up everything based on deck and upload them each and individual videos for every deck that we played. How much time it takes to edit and upload to YouTube? Well, I don't really edit much. Twitch has a really easy way to set timestamps while I'm streaming and then export from Twitch right to YouTube in given chunks. So, like, each video to get onto YouTube takes me like less than 10 minutes. Okay, that was a good draw. I can't believe they didn't take the heroic reinforcements. I'm probably dead regardless. They just didn't want to get Judy countered. Yeah, let's go to the next game. Clary on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Yeah, Theater of Horrors is great. Most red black decks in the format should probably be playing it. Like I said, this deck is just like a small red splash or black splash. So, yeah. Speaking of, Bedeck might be greedy in this list. It's kind of hard to cast. Yikes! Listen, the lyrics in my version are whatever I sing here on this stream, okay? Crackling Drake is uncastable. Why is Crackling Drake uncastable? It feels good to time out feelings-based arguments after a long day. This feels bad. I don't care how you feel. Give me some math. What's the math on why it's bad? Show your work. You get an F. You don't show work, you don't get any credit. Man, look at this. Steam Vents is like the dual land that keeps on giving. Thanks for the sub gift, Anner. It just untaps all of these. Just mono hero mirrors this evening, apparently. Rude. This looks like the list that what's his name was working on. Wyatt Derby. Looking for a Doomblade. Do I have time for these? I think I have time for these. And not just dig for a removal spell here. So, like, next turn I play Murmuring Mystic, and then the following turn I go, like, Hero into Discovery. And, like, If they don't have another removal spell here, we get to run away with the game pretty quick. If they have, like, Mortify, we're probably dead. Okay, sweet.
Whatever you have there, they're statistically likely to fail.
They're statistically likely to fail. Man, am I supposed to heroic reinforcements and smack this idiot? I think I am, right? Am I supposed to heroic reinforcements and smack this idiot? Oh, you know what? This is great. No, I get to do this into Depose the token, and to give him a little love tap for 1. And then next turn I can do this into this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just don't want him to ultimate. I missed the token again, okay? I'll figure it'll at some point today I will sequence that in the correct order and get the token. Listen, my brain was trying to figure out what I was doing, okay? Can we kill them through this Lyra? Man, I haven't done the math, but I really hope we can kill them through this Lyra. I can't cast this turn and still do stuff, right? Let's get rid of that. Well, I could Dispersal, but then I can't heroic reinforcements, chat. The goal here is to also heroic reinforcements this turn. We're looking for that. We're looking for another one of these. And then I'm going to declare that math is for blockers, and I'm going to attack with everything. I would just like people to be aware that I have been streaming for almost 12.5 hours, and I have no idea if what we're about to do is lethal. But it's where I'm at in life. It's where I'm at. It's currently it's no longer my job to figure out if this is lethal. And it's wherever, just roll the dice, and wherever they fall, that's what I personally hope that we're 2 points of damage short, because I missed a token. I hope that we're 2 points of damage short because I missed 1 token. Are you dead? Are you alive? I got no idea. Figure it out. I think they're dead. No, they'd be dead if they weren't gaining 5. They're gonna end at 5. You can't script television that good. That was fantastic. That was just good clean TV, chat. I know y'all appreciate that. I know that you all appreciate that. That was just good clean television. All right, I'm gonna bring in this and these and click submit. And this is why standard's great, right? Like we can get dumpstered in a game of Magic and just like still have a good time. That's all I want in life, right? I don't care. People come in and like, what's your record? I have no idea. We're playing sweet games of Magic though. Fantastic. Snap it off. Snap it off. Yeah, they didn't block with their 2/2 because it would have died in combat, but like if if I would have made the other token, they would have traded, and then I wouldn't have died on the backswing, and then I would have killed them on my next turn, most likely. Yeah, they could have, they wouldn't have died, but they'd be in a much worse spot. The mana base in this deck is actually very good. This is, again, this is a Jeskai deck where instead of Island, I have Watery Grave. Like, the 4th color is a very small splash in this deck. Which decks have felt the best today? My picks for today are going to be Jeskai Aggro and Blue-Green Ooze. Those are going to be my 2 decks of the day. When I do long days like this, I do 2 decks of the day. Rip Angrath on Angrath Day. So, the black costs in this deck, there are some black costs on back halves of cards. Like, we've cast, like, Consume, for instance, is a card that we can cast. Or, like, the back half of Bedeck, for instance. Am I supposed to just Dispersal this idiot? Yeah, let's Discovery. Okay, maybe find the card that gives this minus, or we could find that. Yeah, let's find that. That's sure, if you missed either of the decks of the day during this almost 13-hour stream, you get over to youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. About an hour and a half from now, there's going to be a bunch of videos posted up there from all the decks we've played today. Legacy was miserable. We played a Legacy deck that didn't contain Chalice of the Void or Brainstorm. I don't know why people register decks in that format that don't play Chalice or Brainstorm. Wow, that's rude. Deputy Detention kinda gave us the business here. Oh, that's really good. Y'all ready for my trap card? Are y'all ready for my trap card? oh, they're teching him. Got it. Woohoo! And then I get to go, at the end of the turn, we get to deploy the Thopters, and then untap an Heroic. That's incredibly rude. Are they dead? They're pretty close to dead, right? They're like really close to dead. I'm gonna like make a thing and then make 2 more things. I guess I could plus. My plus he goes to 7. Nah, let's just smash. Razor's Edged with the brand new Prime support. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So, do I throw away one of these for 2 more points of damage? Probably not. I guess if I hit them with everything here, they take 12 and go to 2, which means they're dead in the air next turn. So it is worth dealing 2 to throw away a token. It is worth noting they are going to get to play our Murmuring Mystic next turn off a Hostage Taker, which means that if they have a land and a Discovery, they're going to make a flying blocker, which sucks. This line's also not great against Deputy of Detention, but like, or that, also kind of bad against that. Yeah, the deck master extension is A+. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, let's play one more. We're gonna do one more before we wrap this rodeo up. Thanks everybody stick through to the end. I'm honestly surprised there's still this many people here. This is well outside my normal slot for streaming. Thanks everyone for hanging out. If you're a new viewer dropping in, I stream full-time here on Twitch. I mostly stream during the day, but if you can't catch me during the daytime US, be sure to check out my website, my YouTube channel. There's a ton of archives on there. I love Standard. We basically play a new Standard deck every 60 to 90 minutes on this stream, and we've played, like, I don't know, like, probably close to 60 hours of Standard since the new set dropped, so there's, like, 30 or 40 decks of Standard on my YouTube channel at this point. Perfect. Needs a red mana, but great otherwise. Do I note my decks of the day down anywhere? Yeah, definitely. That's a good question. So if you go to there's a playlist on my YouTube channel that's all the decks of the day. And there's also a page on my website that lists them as well. So if you go to jeffhoagland.com, there is a deck of the day section up there. It's a video's favorite, has all the decks of the day in it. I love that so many people are trying this card. This card is just super powerful. I agree. This hand just got absurd. No blocks. They're about to be dead very, very quickly. All the decks that were good last season are still going to be good. Oh, if this is wrong, then I don't want to be right, chat. If this is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Oh, yeah. Just let it all out. Yep. I appreciate that they let us experience I find, especially at the end of a long day, I really find the thunk, 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 thunk of, like, all my creatures slamming into them very, very therapeutic.
I'm so cold.
You're so cold. Did you turn the heat back up upstairs?
Yeah, a couple degrees.
Okay, yeah, I turned it down to like 66 or 67 when I came down.
It back up to 68. I might need to go higher.
Is Clarion good? Clarion might be good. Ionize is probably not where I want to be in life. This doesn't seem like it kills a lot. So Clarion seems good. I think I probably want the Drakes just to fly over the top. Do I want Revival? I don't think Revival is better than any of the cards I'm playing. Maybe this is a little slow, although making flying attackers is pretty good. Sure. Let's draw some spells. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Remember, I'm going to be off all this weekend, chat. But if you want to see more of my stuff, be sure to check out the YouTube and the website. Draw a couple of spells here. It could be okay. I assume they're going to have more removal post-board. Next turn we go. Clifftop into Hero. Thankfully, we've got 2 threats. I am not going to the SCG event. It's snowing here in the Midwest all weekend. I don't travel in the snow anymore. I'm too old for that. I've almost died in one too many road trips to keep doing that. I got kids now. Whew. Oh, and the top of the deck is hot. It's hot, chat. Thread Menace, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. 5 more for your choice. More importantly, after this deck, have a good weekend. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still in the middle of Illinois. We moved, but just to a different town in the same, different house in the same town. I'm actually gonna keep both of these, right? Because next turn I'll go Mystic, and the following turn I'll go Mystic plus Discovery. Yeah, Bloomington, Illinois.
demise won't be quick. Oh, the former assassin is
Thanks, Viper. Thanks for hanging out today. All right, so I think the line is still. Well, this comes into play tap, so let's not play that. That would have been a big oops. I looked very carefully at my lands before I went to drag that out. Hey, thank you very much for the very generous tier 1 sub. Thanks for keeping me around. So next turn we'll go shock this. Yep. Hopefully the discovery can propel us into some other multicolored cantrips. Vraska Golgari Queen with Hero is kinda sweet. I was about to say different town, same house, yeah. I think I'm actually supposed to wait on the Mystic. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill their hero and then smash their Vraska here. I think that's the line. I'm gonna hold on to the discovery so I can cast that after I put the Murmuring Mystic into play, because it'll make a flying token if I sequence that way. Like, putting Vraska to 1 is good here, because, like, now I can't kill my Electromancer, which is good for us. You do have 5 cards in hand, and our hand's a little bit medium. Woof. In a way, I'm kind of glad that happened before we got Mystic going. And, like, I have 6 mana, so I can, like, go Chapel Mystic Discovery still, which is nice. Huh. So, I was gonna say I can keep this Clifftop so I can go Crackling Drake and Dovin next turn, but that's actually not true because I only have 2 blue mana, so we're gonna bin the Clifftop. You need to put a stop on your end phase before you do anything else in the turn. And if you put a stop there last turn and there's still a thing, you have to take it off and put it back on. You leave a couple of Drakes in the board for the removal heavy matchups.
the ends justify the means.
Dovin is not great in the face of the Golgari Queen here. I was worried, Matthew. Thank you for checking in. Drive safe this weekend. I know you guys are a little bit a ways from the venue. So Depose can diddle the Seraph of the Scales here at end of turn, and then we can use our Drake and our token and stuff to, like, pressure the Vraska. That's cute. I don't know if that's good, but it's definitely cute. Not particularly good here, right? Sacking the Oglark is smart. This lets them defend Vraska a little bit. Oh, the token's multicolored too. That's really good. Okay. Okay, I'm buying what you're selling. Picking up what you're putting down. I'm gonna take a little love tap for 6 here. What does Justice Strike do? Alright, this is still 2 turns off from ulting. I could Depose Seraph. Oh, I know what Justice Strike does. It's the red-white creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Yeah, that might be fine. That might be fine. So I wanted to wait to Depose until I had the second Drake in play here. So that way I can have 2 Drakes to crack into the Vraska. Vomit. Their deck is sweet. I hope once we know what the good decks are in this format, some of the sweet decks stay good. That's the worry, right? I mean, they're playing a bunch of good cards, right?
was probably going to die anyway.
So I'm looking for heroic reinforcements here as always, probably. Wouldn't mind another Depose. How close is this to lethal? It's pretty close to lethal, right? So heroic reinforcements is lethal now? Isn't it? Isn't it always? This can't attack. I only have 14. They're at 15. Yeah, I could deal with the Vraska.
Point out your inadequacies.
Actually, any instant or sorcery there was lethal, right? Any instant or sorcery there was lethal? I only have 12, 13, 14. Chat, these can't attack. Yeah, if the Depose would have cantripped into any instant or sorcery, would have been good. Yep. Unfortunate. Probably gonna need heroic reinforcements to sneak this out now. Dovin's too strong, chat. Dovin's too strong. I like the suggestion of Justice Strike. I'll have that in the list that I upload. I like that idea. It's a good A+ suggestion. I'm gonna be done for the night, folks. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I just rolled past the 12.5 hour mark. I'm gonna be off tomorrow and Sunday. Remember, if you want more of my content, there's probably a very good chance you haven't seen all of my standard content yet. Also, be sure to be hanging out to check out the SCG Open.
I'll get it done.
Past that, if you want, so SCG put their chat into sub-only recently. I'm going to be hosting the Star City Games, the SCG Tour, on my channel. So if you want a Twitch chat to talk about the Open, we will still be moderating, so don't expect to come in here and be a dick. But if you want a Twitch chat to talk about the Open with other people in, you'll be able to hang out in my channel and do that. So thanks for hanging out, folks, and I'll catch all of y'all around later. Ugh. Who am I hosting? Allie's streaming. God bless.